What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Big Elf Gaming. Apologies, huge apologies for the really long hiatus here, but the master's degree is finally done. Job has gotten a little bit easier, so we're going to try and get back into the swing of things with more regular videos. Now, in the last episode, we made it to Celadon City, and we did a whole bunch of exploring, especially in the mart. I was a little bit rusty and I didn't know what TMs were being sold at the mart, but I've got a full list of those TMs now. I actually don't intend to buy any of these, but TM32 here is Double Team, TM33 Reflect, TM2 Razor Wind, TM7 Horn Drill, 37 is Egg Bomb, TM1 is Mega Punch, 5 is Mega Kick, 9 is Takedown, and 17 is Submission. So I don't intend to buy any of those, at least not right now, but I don't think I will end up using any of those in the game. Let me just check this real fast. So I also need to buy a Pokédoll in here. The reason for that is you can trade it for Mimic, I believe, later on. So we're going to try and snag that. It doesn't seem like we can do it at this counter, so let's go head up to the next floor. And I think this is probably the one where we can purchase it at. So let's see. Oh, perfect. Alright, so we're going to buy a Pokédoll there. I think it's in Saffron City that we can exchange it for a TM. And I don't know why I even bothered to do it, but it's really just for completion's sake. I won't be using Mimic on my final team of Pokemon. But in any case, let's head up to the top here and go to the vending machine. And we're going to snag a freshwater. Now, I'm not sure if you guys knew this. You probably did, because if you're watching, you've probably played this game before. But evidently, there's no tea in Pokemon Red, Blue, or Yellow. That's not introduced until Fire Red and Leaf Green. So you have to go grab an extra drink, either the freshwater, lemonade, or soda pop, and you snag that in order to give to the guards. Now, that was news to me. Took me forever to figure that out, but in any case, we're going to go ahead and we're going to head back over here to the gates, and we're going to deliver this fresh water to the guards. And it definitely makes the most sense to deliver the fresh water since it's cheaper than the lemonade or the soda pop. But this guard says he was absolutely parched, and he says, glug glug gulp. If you want to go to Saffron City, you can go on through. And he's also going to share the water with everyone else, but we're not going to head on to Saffron City yet. I know that we can, but it just makes more sense for us to do this in order here. So we're going to head over to the game corner, and while we're there, we're going to take on Team Rocket, because I believe the whole goal from like almost a month ago now was to obtain the Silph Scope so we could make our way back through Lavender Town, or the Lavender Tower specifically. Now, kind of forgot basically who all my team members are here, which is just a little bit absurd, but let's just rock with Amblio up first here. We're going to face this Team Rocket Grunt to start off the video here, and let's see who he's got on a team. Probably like a Zubat or like a Nidoran, a Raticate. Alright, there we go, level 20 Raticate. We should be able to take this thing out pretty easily using Bite, and I think we'll need maybe 2. Yeah, probably 2. Alright. So we're going to have to deal with a Hyper Fang, not too dangerous there. Super Fang's always the one that I hate since it takes away like half of your HP. Always is a tough move to deal with. And I guess this Rocket Grunt does have a Zubat after all, but shouldn't be any problem for Amblio's Bite. And we one-hit KO that thing, no problem. And we even grew to level 31, so I guess I left myself a little bit of a surprise here with Amblio approaching the level up after I took my long hiatus. But yeah, this Team Rocket Grunt is worried about the hideout being discovered, and he doesn't really, make it too hidden, because there's obviously this poster that allows us to push the switch and open up the lair, and that will let us right inside the lair. And we've got a whole bunch of trainers now to face in here. I think I'm going to switch on over to Blaze King, actually, who's at level 34 now. You might be asking why I'm not switching on over to Ducks, but from what I remember, I think that Pokemon I obtain in trades are only going to obey me up to level 30. So it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense for me to train up ducks anymore until I get another gym badge. Now I could be mistaken, but I feel like that's the right course of action here. I'm just a little bit scared because I don't want him to be completely out of commission in case I need Blaze King badly, or ducks badly in any battle. I don't know why I used Ember there. The move is definitely using Slash because it seems to just be a critical hit every single time, and I left myself another surprise because Blaze King got up to level 35 right away. That's so exciting. We're just one single level away from evolution here, which means we'll probably end this video with a Charmeleon evolution into Charizard. That would be electric. Alright, this Team Rocket Grunt is a little salty that we beat him, but doesn't really matter. I think there's a whole bunch of hidden items in here. Normally, like, I like to check in the plants or next to the plants. No, nothing over here. Fire Red, oh, here we go. We got a PP up there. Fire Red and Leaf Green definitely have a whole lot of hidden items in these plants, especially once you head over to Saffron City and you're taking on the Team Rocket Silph Scope. It's absolutely ridiculous in there. But let's take on this guy next. You broke into our operation. He's a little bit surprised, but it's not like it was that hard to break in. Like, there was literally just a little switch behind a poster board, and you had just a Bozo Grunt with a Raticate and a Zubat guarding it. Like, if you were so concerned about breaking in, you really should have put some better defense out front. Like, maybe toss Giovanni out at the entrance, you know? Like, he looks like he would be like a security guard, you know? And if he was guarding the poster, I probably wouldn't have wanted to mess with him. Anyways, we'll go ahead and slash this Raticate here, continue on our critical hit streak, and we will take that thing out. I think that was actually the story of the last episode. It was just like 10 critical hits in a row, or like something absolutely crazy. So I think that's just going to keep on working that way. I think that the critical hits are actually determined by speed in Gen 1. So evidently this Charmeleon must be pretty quick in order to be able to get that many critical hits, but I'm not complaining about that one bit. I'm going to check these trees. It doesn't seem like there's anything in these ones. So let's go ahead and we'll take on this guy next. He says, "Boss said you can see ghosts with the Silph Scope." That's good info to know. That's the whole reason that we're here, actually. We're trying to snag that Silph Scope. And let's go ahead and take on this guy who's only got a Zubat, a level 17 Zubat. He's definitely got more Pokemon on his team, though, but this is just a bozo battle right now. Yeah, we're double the level of that Zubat, so that's a little bit ridiculous. And he's got 5 Pokemon. That might be one of the first people in the game who've had that many on their team. Next up is a Coughing, level 17. No problem for us there. And I think that we're going to get really close to leveling up just by the end of this battle, because Blaze King is just, I don't know, he's just hawking all the experience, but it's excellent for him. He needs it. Yeah, now we've got another Zubat here, level 17, I'm going to assume. There we go. And we've got one more Pokemon left to face here. And yeah, it's nice that some of the guys like at least have like a Raticate where you know, it's at least one evolution, but looking forward to when we can like finally get to the Elite Four and like face the fully evolved Dragonites and like Dugong and you know, just like some actually decent Pokemon, because these guys are just like a joke. But unfortunately, we did not have a Charmeleon evolution there. I really did think we were going to get one. Wow, this is absurd. I don't know if it looks super laggy for you guys, but like, this is ridiculous. I've never seen him spin so slow. They must have really like beefed up that in Fire Red and Leaf Green, because they must have realized that it was like extremely problematic how slow these turnstiles are, or like the swivel pads, whatever you want to call them. But there we go, we found a Moonstone. From what I remember, we have not evolved everyone that we needed to with our Moonstones, so I'm gonna have to do that at some point. TM07, let's find out what that is. I forget. I never seem to remember these things. And it is Oh wow, horn drill. I should have known that since they sell that at the mart, or like the mall, or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I didn't plan on buying it there. I don't really intend to use it on my team, but still a pretty cool move nonetheless. One hit KO move. Those are pretty rare. And there we go. Now we also just found a nugget. But yeah, as I was saying, the one hit KO moves are nice. It's unfortunate because they only have like the 30% accuracy. So you're better off just using like a super effective attack that you think might be able to one hit KO, rather than taking the gamble and a half with a move like horn drill. Go ahead and head this way now, and I'm gonna just try and explore this entire area. So I might be a little bit rusty with my memory of where each one of these like little pads takes us to, but we're gonna just keep trying. I don't even think there's any more items in here, so I might just be messing around. Oh, there is at least one more item. There we go. Alright, so I gotta snag that item. I don't think there's anything up here, so let's go down here. Oh god, I hope I don't run out of bag space. I forgot that was like the story of my life in the last video. I just like went and deposited all my items in the PC because I just kept running out of bag space. I don't want to deal with that anymore. Okay, let's go through this process one more time. We got all the items, it seems, down south here, so I think it's time to try and make our way on over to the next area. There's probably going to be a trainer or two to face in the interim. Yeah, it doesn't look like we can make it down that way, I don't think. Let's see here. I might have just screwed up and have to start. Oh, I guess we can. We can go downstairs. Okay, that's good, that's good. Alright, so this is the move. We're gonna go this way. And I think this might be where we had wanted to go. I think you can face another trainer if you go up there. Oh no, that's the guy we already faced. Oh, so that would have led us to the start. Okay, let's actually check out what's in here. I think this is an elevator. Yeah, alright, I don't want to use the elevator quite yet. Let's actually take the stairs here. Alright, I know that was a little bit complicated, but I think we made good progress there. So we've got another Team Rocket Grunt to face here, and we've got to be so close to evolving this Charmeleon. Like, I feel like it's going to be in one of the next two battles here. Feels like it's going to be this one if he's got 4 Pokemon on his team. Although level 19 Rattata is not really going to cut it in terms of the experience. We're going to do an Ember this time. I think it'll be enough. And we got a critical hit with the Ember there, so the critical hit streak continues even though we didn't use Slash. Always love that. I don't think the Ember will be able to take this Raticate out, so we're going to use a Slash here. Have to take a quick attack first, which isn't ideal, but fortunately only does 8 damage, so not too big of a deal. And there we go. The evolution is upon us, guys. So excited for it. Charizard, my favorite Pokemon of all time. I think I mentioned that before. Just my favorite, man. Huge fan of Charizard, so it's nice that we'll finally be able to have one on our team here. And the only thing in between this Charizard and us is this Bozo level 19 Rattata. So we're gonna just set that thing on fire and bring us to the evolution, because that's what we want. I'm gonna stay quiet for this so you can fully embrace the magic. Alright guys, look at that. That sprite is just beautiful. He's got the nice flame on his tail. It's just glorious. I love Charizard. Alright, it's like, although he really should be a dragon type in like the Fire Red and Leaf Green games, because like he's a flying dragon and still only fire type. Like, so, or I guess he's fire and flying in that generation, but it still doesn't really make sense. But I love it either way. Now he kind of looks like a bug right now. Like, don't you guys agree? Kind of looks like a bug with some antennas right now. That's a funky little sprite for him. They definitely improved that in the later generations, but yeah, not a huge fan of that sprite. In any case, we're going to take out this coughing here. Huge boost to Charizard's. I guess it wasn't that big of a boost because Ember still can't take out a level 20 coughing, but we did still experience a really sizable boost in power here, and we needed it because Charmeleon was kind of struggling for a bit there. But yeah, I'm excited about this addition. Now I think this is going to be it for Charizard. This is going to be the last time you guys see him for a while because he's so over leveled compared to the rest of my team at this point. Like, we've still got Ducks down at level 29, so I can't let Charizard take on the spotlight for that long. Let's switch back over to Amblio though. We're probably going to finish off the video using Sign-In in our battle with Giovanni. But yeah, for the rest of most of these battles here, I'm probably going to be using Amblio. And of course, we got to check the plants. There wasn't anything in those. And evidently, there's nothing to do up here. So let's go ahead and we're going to try out the elevator instead. Maybe that's the play. Unless I missed something. Let's see where this elevator can take us. It appears to need a key. Alright, well that means I screwed up. So where do we need to go to find this key? Let me check back up here one more time just to be absolutely certain I didn't miss anything. There's no way it's up here. Okay. We gotta go back downstairs. And we are going to head back over here. I feel like there's gotta be something that we missed. Oh, maybe we just go downstairs here, right? Oh, that's definitely the play. We didn't do that yet. Okay, so let's go ahead and we will face this guy. Yeah, I guess I should have gone down those stairs first before dealing with that convoluted puzzle. I just kind of forgot the order of these things, guys. I'm so rusty. It's on a rocky road because I haven't done this in a month now, and realistically, I should know this better because of how many times I've played the game, but in any case, just don't seem to remember it all that well. But we're going to deal with a level 21 Machop there, take it out with a couple bites, and we've got another level 21 Machop here, so same strategy, and I'm ready to get some new moves on these guys. I know I just swapped out Charizard, but I would love it if he could have a better fire-type move here. I'm getting a little sick of Ember not being able to knock out level 20 Coughings when the fully evolved Charizard. Oh my god, no more room for items. You gotta be joking me. Alright, what should I get rid of? I guess I can't get rid of that potion right now. I feel like I'm gonna need it. Item finder. All these items are so essential. Like, maybe the escape rope might be the only... I'm just gonna toss the super potion. Let's see. It'll probably be worth it to pick up this item. I really hope it is. TM10? I don't know what that is. Let's find out what TM10 is. See, there's so many more items too. Like, I'm gonna have to end up depositing some of them. Double Edge. Alright, I would definitely say that Double Edge is more valuable than a super potion. So I'm glad with the choice we made there. The problem is we don't have many more options for items we can discard. So I'm gonna need to figure something out for even that item right there. Don't know what I'm gonna do about that, but let's see here. I feel like this one was like a rare candy. I really can't be sure. So what do I want to discard this time? Or maybe, am I going to be teaching Double Edge to someone on my team? I need to pull this up real fast. It's gonna take me a quick moment here to do these calculations and figure out what the plan is for my team. Am I going to be using Double Edge? I feel like I might have wanted it on Amblio on our Arbok, but I can't be sure. Pulling up the document right now here. Okay. Rock Slide, Screech, Hyper Beam, and Acid is the play for Arbok. So it doesn't seem like I'm going to be teaching Double Edge to anyone. So in that case, this is a problem. I need to toss this Hyper Potion, it seems, even though I would strongly prefer to keep that Hyper Potion. And of course, it was indeed a rare candy. I'm gonna have to end up making another trip to the PC in order to get out of here. It just feels like it's an absolute must. Okay, let's head down this way, see if we can snag. I think the last item that we need to snag in here is just like the key to get through the elevator. And now I gotta go back up because I messed up. So let's try that one more time. And we'll go back over here. And we're gonna go down. And then we gotta go back to the left. So don't make my mistake and go down or go to the right. Go... Which way do we want to go? Do we want to go this way? I think this is the play right here. Yeah, that was the move. Okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna have to face this Team Rocket Grunt. And then we should be able to snag the card key here soon. Stop meddling in Team Rocket's affairs. Okay. Let's see who this guy has on his team. We've got a Rattata. Very original, level 20 Rattata. Should be able to get knocked out with just one bite, right? One bite. Perfect. And, yeah, we've got Eradicate here. So this one's going to require at least 2 bites. And we're going to have to deal with the tackle. Only 7 damage though, so not too big of a deal. Critical hit that time when we didn't need it, which is a little unfortunate. Wish we could have snagged that on the first one. And now we've got a Drowsy, which is always cool to see, but we've had some tough historical luck with these Drowsies, especially when we're dealing with confusion. Don't disable bite. Alright, perfect. Glad it was wrap and not bite. Because that would have been problematic otherwise. And yeah, we didn't want to take a confusion either from that Drowsy, because we don't seem to be very good with taking those confusions. But in any case, we can head down these stairs here. And I believe this takes us down to the bottom floor of where we need to go. Oh my god, another item. You've got to be joking. That's the key. Can't remember what that item is, guys. Oh, there's still 2 more items? Oh, this is going to be brutal. Alright, I have absolutely no idea what to do in terms of this bag space here. I'm going to have to toss these potions now. Okay. Let's toss all 5 potions and see if we can snag this next item here. It better be an item that's worth it. An HP up. Alright, at least I can use that one right away. So now we don't have to worry about the bag space issue. Let's go ahead and we're going to use this HP up. Let's just do it on Dux. I feel like he has pretty low HP. I guess he's also 7 levels below Charizard, but anyways, now I'm pretty sure this is where you get the key from, is that Team Rocket Grunt, but let's see what this item is first. And it's TM02. I feel like that was like Mega Punch or Mega Kick, but let's take a gander here. And it is Razor Wind. Okay, I was off. I don't intend to use Razor Wind, so I'm going to need to sell that. Alright, let's face this grunt here. And we're going to have to probably discard 1 more set of items in order to pick up the card key. I don't think that this grunt is like any better than any of the other grunts. You would think that if he's holding the card key, he would be a little bit stronger, but it doesn't really seem that way. He's just got a level 21 coughing, no different than several of the other grunts we've faced. And wow, a critical hit bite wasn't even enough to take it out. It was like only about 80% of the way there. A little bit surprising. And now we've got a Zubat to face here. We're getting really close, I think, to leveling up Amblio to level 32. We can't even take out a level 21 Zubat with 1 bite. It's just embarrassing, man. Okay. 243 experience, defeated the Rocket Grunt, and you don't have the card key for me? Oh, there we go. Oh, the lift key. Okay. So you have to chat with him first before he'll give it to you. What can we get rid of this time? I don't want to get rid of the repels. Maybe the Leaf Stone. Like that honestly seems like it would be the play. Or maybe actually an escape rope is going to be less valuable. So we'll toss that. And now we can pick up the lift key. And now please no more items. Oh my god, I just remembered we're going to have to get the Silph Scope at the end of all of this. So there's going to be at least 1 more item. So I'll have to figure out what else to discard. But yeah, we should be able to head back to where we were before in order to make our way into the elevator. We couldn't do it down here, right? Just gotta double check. Was there an elevator entrance here? No, there's not. Okay. So we gotta go through the little spin panels 1 more time in order to get back over to the elevator. Now, hopefully I can do this one flawlessly. No screw-ups this time. I guess I already had a little mini screw-up there since... you know, it could have been avoided if I hit the bottom panel instead, but at least I don't have to go back to where I started. So we're gonna head down south here over to this set of panels, and I feel like I need to take this one right here. And where do we go from there? What's the play? I think this one should serve us quite well, and it'll bring us down over there. Now I can take this one, and all right, yeah, good. We can head down this way. Take the top panel here. Definitely don't want to take the bottom panel. And then one more set of panels here in order to get on over to the elevator. So we can avoid the stairs this time and make our way on into the elevator. And then I think we need to go up to B4F, but let's actually go to B1F first, because there is one extra trainer that I believe we can battle here. We'll say, like, are you lost? Let's see. Are you lost, you little rat? I can't believe I remember that. I feel like I've forgotten so much, and that was quite the snipe. But yeah, you can battle this guy, just like one bonus trainer just for the experience. And then after that, we can head back on over to the 4th floor, which is where Giovanni is sitting with his team. I think there's actually maybe 2 other trainers who are outside of Giovanni's like little room, but we'll be able to take those guys out, no problem. And let's go ahead and defeat this coughing here. So we'll give this a bite. We're gonna need 2. Oh my god, we might even need 3. That's embarrassing. That is embarrassingly bad. Gonna have to take a tackle, and Amblio's actually getting into the danger zone here. Only about 1/3 of his health left. So we're gonna have to, I guess we don't even have like really any healing items that we can use. So that's a little problematic. We could just like hit him with a couple potions, I guess. But it's time to switch on over to sign-in. I think that is probably the play. So let's go ahead and we will do that before entering the Giovanni floor. And let's see how many trainers we have left to fight here. Yeah, so there's 2 people standing guard. Is there anything over here? Is probably another item. Of course there's another item. Okay, let's see. What can we get rid of this time? Do I need the lift key anymore? I probably do. Okay, nugget. I feel like it's gonna have to be like this leaf stone. Alright, we're gonna toss the leaf stone, I guess. And we're gonna see what this item is. Hopefully it's something I can use. An iron. Okay, good. So hopefully the Silph Scope is the last item that I need to obtain in here. We're gonna use this iron. Let's just use it on Dux, just because he's the lowest level. And that should be good there. Let's check the plants though, just in case. Okay, nothing in the plants. Alright, let's go ahead and we're gonna face these last 2 grunts here before making our way into the Giovanni room. And if I remember correctly, he's normally just chilling on his couch in there. Like, he's so exclusive that he actually gets a seat, and he just makes all of his grunts stand for the entirety of their guarding duties. But yeah, we're gonna deal with a sand shrew here, level 23, and Dig's not enough to take it out, unfortunately. So let's see if the scratch will be enough here. I'm sure it will. Perfect. And yeah, Dig has definitely been our strongest attack for a while. Should be super effective here against this Ekans as well. But it's a little unfortunate that it only has 10 power points. I honestly might have to use a PP up on Einam's Dig, because I feel like it's just so valuable in this game. Alright, let's see, does it have an Arbok next? Oh, it's a Sand Slash. Okay. That's going to be a little problematic. I think we're going to actually switch over to Blaze King, just because this Sand Slash might be a little bit tough for Sign-In to take out. Let's slash the Sand Slash. We got a critical hit, and it still only does about 2/3, which is a little bit surprising, but we're able to take it out with 1 more, and that'll be enough to take out that grunt. Now, I think the other grunt has like an Ekans, Sand Shrew, and then an Arbok, I believe. Let's face him and find out. What do these just say there? Like, how can the beauty be the face of evil, or something like that? It's a strange line. But yeah, we got an Ekans first here. We'll go ahead and use Dig on this thing. Now, I want to try and use Simon to take out Giovanni like completely by himself. So it feels like I need to preserve these digs, although we got to deal with this annoying wrap right now, which is always unfortunate. What is this, like 3 turns, and then we have to take a bite, so that is very problematic. The Arbok is probably going to give us some significant issues. I don't know that Simon's going to be able to take out Giovanni by himself without healing up a little bit in between. But anyways, I'm going to use Dig here, and fortunately avoided the sand attack. Now that one's still not able to knock it out, but Scratch will be able to get the job done. And that'll be it for the Sand Shrew. Now let's see if we can get lucky and avoid a wrap here from this Arbok. And if we can, that would be huge. That Arbok looks ginormous. It feels way larger than ours. And of course we don't get lucky. Have to take this wrap. Hopefully it's not more than like 3 turns. I don't want to have to keep waiting. Alright, there's number 3. Let's see here. Alright, now another bite. Gonna do 9 damage. Oh, of course we flinched. Alright, now we gotta take a Leer. And finally we're able to dig that hole to take out this Arbok. Please be a one-shot. Perfect. Alright, so there we go. Sinon didn't let us down in that way. Still able to take out the Arbok in 1 shot. And we grow to level 33 in the process. And we're gonna need to heal up with one of our few remaining potions here. Did I discard them already? I'm such a bozo, I already forgot about that. Okay. Let's check these trees. Not seeing any items here at the moment. Don't know what this thing is. Giovanni's not chilling at the couch this time. They added that later on. Let's go ahead and we'll face Giovanni here. So I must say, I'm impressed you got here. And that's all he has to say. So that's our first Giovanni sighting for the game here. And you have to admit, he would be way better guarding the outside of the lair than sitting down here in his little exclusive office. Like, I would not even be in here right now if Giovanni was guarding the place. That would be spooky. I think he just used a guard special on the Onyx, which is a little surprising. Didn't know that Giovanni uses battle items, but take out that Onyx no problem. Now we've got a Rhyhorn to deal with. Should be able to take this thing out quite easily as well. And another guard special. Wasn't expecting that. Wonder if he'll use one on his last Pokemon here as well. It should be a Kangaskhan. And there is our first Kangaskhan sighting of the game. Really like Kangaskhan. Awesome Pokemon. Super cool sprite as well. It's like a kangaroo with a Joey in its pouch. I love that. Also uses the move Comet Punch. And our highest level Pokemon that we faced so far, actually, at level 29. Surprisingly hasn't been an issue yet for Sinon. Let's see if we can manage to take it out here. Don't take us out. Perfect. So it looks like we're going to be able to take out this Kangaskhan here, and we didn't even have to heal. So that just proves that Sinon is actually a little bit better than I thought he was. I underestimated him. Giovanni is shocked. I guess he underestimated us. And he said a childlike you would never understand what I hope to achieve, and he's going to step aside until we meet again. Alright, here we go. We've got the Silph Scope, and fortunately we had enough bag space for it as well. So it's time to get rid of, or time to exit the underground game corner and head back up to the first basement. And yeah, guys, pretty exciting stuff here. We actually accomplished a lot in this episode. We were able to evolve Charmeleon into Charizard. We were able to figure out what all of those TMs were thanks to Stanley Vampire's helpful comment. And we also obtained the Silph Scope, so we can head back on over to Lavender Town and make our way through the tower. But yeah, a lot of stuff that was accomplished in this episode. Oh, I even forgot about the guards. So we made our way past the guards. We can get into Saffron City because we obtained the tea as well. So I know that the last episode was pretty lame, pretty dry, but we did a lot of setup stuff in that episode in order to help us achieve so much in this episode. So that's going to do it for this one, guys. Thank you so very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.